Greetings, everyone. This is Catherine with Silver Spiral Tarot. That's only the third or fourth time I've said this. Today I wanted to do a walkthrough of the Marseille Cat Tarot. And this is by, artwork is by Severino Baraldi. There's the Justice. Back here is the Magician. Now, I picked this up because I was doing Tom Benjamin's course, Tarot on Earth, and I didn't have a Marseille deck, and I couldn't at the time find any that I really liked. I was not really enamored of the Marseille, the Marshmallow Marseille. I did say that. I just didn't care for it, and I just couldn't make up my mind. And so as I was going through, I stumbled upon the Marseille Cat Tarot, and again, that is a Lo Scarabeo deck, and thought, well, you know what? I will try this. And I really did like it. It has some interesting things that we'll look at as we're going through. But first, let me just show you the cards. I like the card stock. This is the Fool. So it has in English up here and in French down here. And look at these mice. So this is like the Pied Piper. He's got a little Pied Piper of Hamelin character. The Magician, much as you would expect to see him. The High Priestess with a little smile. I like her little smile. I think the colors are lovely. I mean, they're very bold. The Emperor. Excuse me. The Empress. Here we go. Now we have the Emperor. Look at his little tail sticking out there. The Hierophant. So he's holding his key. He doesn't have the traditional sign. You know what? He's not holding the key. Well, from where I was sitting, he's holding the key. But he doesn't exactly have the traditional sign. Here are the Lovers. And so this card is more traditional with both females. And then up here, we have a little angel, little Cupid. So it's cute. I mean, the Chariot. And those are cats, they're not tigers. Here again is the Justice card. Notice that her sword is straight up. The Hermit. It's nice. Now here's the Wheel. And then little mice running around it. Strength. The Hanged Man. Here's the Death card. And, I mean, he almost looks like a teddy bear there. Obviously, he's not a teddy bear. There's just something sweet about this that I didn't expect to see. Or maybe it's just my imagination. I mean, we've got a storm. We've got, you know, all this thunder and everything. But not necessarily threatening. There just seems to be something almost loving here. The way he's sitting, and he's got his cat on his lap. The Temperance card, so now we're back to, you know, more typical depiction. pretty iris here. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And then here, the devil card. So, and again, more traditional with the chains. So here's the tower, and notice that as this kitten is falling on all fours. But other than that, you know, very traditional with the lightning and everything. I think it's really beautiful colors. The star. Look at this, got a little dove flying in here. The moon. And so while you may not like faces on your moon or your stars, I mean, come on, that's adorable. And we have the 2 dogs and the crayfish here. Here's the sun. So notice we don't have any horse coming through. Well, we do have the red ribbon. And the yods, and of course this old cat face here. Judgment. And the world. So notice we have a mouse down here. The dog, the eagle, and then a cat. So there aren't really a lot of surprises in the major arcana. It's fairly straightforward. It is, you know, really close to a traditional Marseille deck. So now into the wands. And again, I think the colors are really beautiful. I do think the deck is well done. This is the reverse, the back. So if you read reversals, then, you know, the back lends itself to that. So here's the main difference. In these, there's going to be a little figure. What's going on here, you know, is not, you're not necessarily, it's not a giveaway. So if you're using this tarot deck for doing something like Tom's book, Tarot on Earth, you're not going to be, it's not giving the game away. Not always. 3. So he's carrying something there. 4. And so this is the wands. So here's a sunflower, and these 2 guys are maybe celebrating something. But again, not necessarily a giveaway. I mean, this guy's just standing here with a studious look on his face. What is he thinking? And here are 2 up here. Okay, he's working on something, so you get the idea of building here. This is the 8 of Wands. The 9. So he's coming out here of the lattice. But with the 10 of Wands, he's holding these wands up. The Knave of Wands. Again, very traditional. The Knight, the Chevalier. It's the Queen. Now here, I would expect to see some sunflowers or something, and I'm not seeing them here. And the King. It's the Swords. These aces are really, really very lovely. 2, so you have some people playing here, I guess. Now this is the 3 of Swords. So, it's got a little white book that is not very descriptive at all. So I wonder, what is this plant here? And then she is an angel. I'm thinking maybe an angel. He's clearly very sad. So there is the heartbreak there. And the 4. The 5. So he's got a rope around his neck or some kind of chain here. So you do get that there is a conflict going on here. What is the conflict? Why is he feeling chained, tied? So we're not certain what's going on right there. So again, if you use these to do something like Tom's book, if you were specifically studying the pips, you wouldn't necessarily get things given away. And as I say this, here we go with the little boat and the people in it. And so this is a typical 6 of Swords. 7. This guy looks like a little alchemist here with his tubes. 8. He's blindfolded. He is definitely tied up. 9. He's studying here. As I worked with the book, oh, look at this 10. Okay, so he's like lost his head. That's pretty painful. So we're used to seeing, the person in the Rider-Waite-Smith, we're used to seeing the person lying on the beach on his stomach with all these swords in his back. And he just lost his head, that's all. So, I was going to say not quite as gruesome, but you know what? Losing your head's pretty gruesome. But as I was saying, I was working through March of the Pips, hosted by Tom Benjamin and Kelly of The Truth and Story. And as I was working through those exercises, I totally did not see any of those little images. I was so focused on the swords, or on the numbers and the suit, that my mind just blocked out that other. And the Knight. So you're getting the motion here, as you do in a typical court card. Queen with her hand up, come on, and her sword. And the King. Here's another gorgeous ace, the Ace of Cups. So, and you can see the word will come back to me. It's not religiosity, but the symbols of religion are there. Look at this. Look at this 2 of Cups. It's gorgeous. And the 3, he's down here with his grapes, just hanging out. The 4 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups, you know, again, these cups are overturned. And we've got the cat with his little cape on. So clearly there's some distress here. The 6. So I don't know if these are like children playing or what this might be. Kittens in this case. And the 7. He's drinking deep there. 8. So he turns his back and begins to walk away. 9. Hanging out in his cup there. And the 10 of Cups. This little family up here. The Knave, I'm sorry. And the Knight. Notice that there's not a fish in here. Of course, that's more Rider-Waite-Smith, I suppose. The Queen. And the King. And last we have the coins, or the pentacles. The 3, and you can see him working on this. The 4. I have yet to decide what these are back here, what these mean. And the 5, so you see the destitute person. 6, emptying his pockets, or his pockets are empty. 7. 8, very typical Rider-Waite-Smith here. 9, this butterfly. 10, with a treasure chest. Knave, and the Knight, the Queen, and at last the King, just kind of hanging out. So here's the little white book in several languages. So I can't tell you. I mean, it's 63 pages long, but very few of those if you got 2, 4, 6 languages. So you're only going to have like 10 pages of very small print. Can't even find the English. But yeah, 10 pages of small print. But on the whole, I really like the deck a lot. And I thought it was a good choice for me. I still have not purchased another Marseille style deck. I'm still looking, and I have not finished working my way through Tom's book yet, Tarot on Earth. But I think that for me, this was a really good purchase. I did enjoy using the cards, and I'll keep using these. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what you think about this deck. And until next time, walk in peace. Bye-bye.